Hi and welcome to the Outpost RV. My name is Phelan. Our cameraman here is Henry. Today we're going to show you the Cherokee 294RR, which is a Toyhauler series. This is the first actual Cherokee Toyhauler that they come out with. So this is a new floor plan we're pretty excited about. It actually has your ramp door to put in golf cart, toys, bikes, whatever you want, with that luxury living feeling on the inside. So very excited about this new floor plan. Before we get started, I do want to point out this does have your power awning, power stabilizer jacks, and power tongue jacks, so you have power all the way around. We're going to start up front with your power tongue jack. You do have your light on the front along with your extend retract switch. It does have your adjustable foot pad at the bottom. And behind your tongue jack is a dual 20-pound LP tank. It does come with your hard case cover with your easy access lid on the top so you can easily get to your tanks. Behind that, you'll notice there's two brackets. That's where you can mount your battery. And if you do a lot of dry camping, you can mount up to two 12-volt batteries there. It does have your radius front end on the front, along with your diamond plate rock guard here at the bottom. As we move around to this side, it does have your front compartment storage. You do have a lot of nice storage here in the front. It does go underneath the bed area, and you can access that from the inside. I'll show you that later. And you do also have, if you do a lot of dry camping, you can get a portable solar panel that you can plug into this port to maintain your batteries on the front. Here you can see your extend retract switch for your power stabilizer jacks. I do have that in the down position so you can see what that looks like. And then if we scoot on back, here is your LP Quick Connect. So if you do have an outdoor grill, you can connect into this port and it'll feed off of your two 20-pound LP tanks on the front. Up towards the top here in the front is your scare light. You can see that here. And then in the back you can see it has your mood lights underneath the awning. This is the power awning. It's a 15-foot awning. This does have your easy adjustment right here, so you can adjust the pitch of your awning, and that adjustment is on each end of your awning. Right here is your black tank flush, so if once you drain your black tank, you can connect your water hose to this port here, which will spray into your black tank to rinse it out if you'd like. Here we have your friction hinge door. This is to withstand 20-mile-an-hour winds. So you don't have the latches like in the past that you have to worry about tearing out or breaking off for you. So that's a nice feature. This also has your triple step, what they call a stable step. Very sturdy. You don't have none of that bouncing, hanging step there. It does have an adjustment on each side so you can adjust to the contour of your ground. And how this works is you open your entry door and you pick it up and it latches in right there, and then you have a handle right here to unlatch it and pull it back out, and then all you would need to do at that point is close your door and it looks very clean. Very easy to set up and take down. You also have your, what they call a grab handle at your entry door. And you have your outside entertainment center. These are blue lighted speakers here on each side of your TV bracket. Your TV bracket is compatible to the one on the inside, so if you like to take the TV from the inside, slide it in out here, you have your connections down below. You also have your what they call the mag rims along with your radial tires, and you'll also notice it has a tire monitor sensor on the stem, and it has the number 80 on there, which shows your pressure for your tire, and when this goes to red, it means your tire pressure is low, and then you can put more air in. If we move on back to the other tire, I did remove this cap. As you can see, the center cap is removable because it has your easy lube axles and your self-adjusting brakes. As we move around to the back here, we do have your ramp door down into the patio set up right now. This is very nice. You have your patio setting here in the back. If you want to sit outside, you have a screen, what we call a screen wall there. If you look at the pictures on our website, you can see in the different positions how that looks. But you have a zipper in the center, window on each side you can open or close for ventilation and privacy. And also, when you do close the ramp door patio system, there's a pin in the front and the back. You swing this gate in, fold it down on each side, and close your ramp door. And when you want to load your toys, basically you fold this section in against here, pull a pin on each side on this cable, and you can lower the ramp door to the ground and drive your toys in. You'll also notice up underneath your clearance light, I don't know if you can see from here, but there is a bracket there for a backup camera. So if you'd like to add a backup camera that is prepped and ready, that would be an additional charge for that. As we move around to the driver's side here, here is your 30 amp power outlet. So this comes with a detachable cord. You don't have a cord that you're pulling out or shoving back in, taking away from storage on the inside. So that is very nice to have the detachable cord. Also right here is your cable hookup. So if you're at a campsite that has cable hookup, you can tap into there and you're ready to go. Does have a slide out on this. This here, when the slide out is closed, you still have 60 inches of width between the slide out sofa and your passenger side wall. So you do have a lot of ample room there for your toys. As we move on up to the front of the slide out, this is your dump station. And you will notice there is a gray handle and a black handle. The gray handle being for the gray tank, which is your sink and your shower, and the black handle being for your black tank, which is your toilet, and that all dumps out of this one port. And towards the front here is your hookup station. So you have your city water and your fresh water hookup. City water is where you connect your water hose at a campsite. Fresh water is if you're dry camping. You can fill up your fresh water tank and turn on your water pump switch on the inside that I'll show you later. Have your outside shower, hot and cold. And you also have a 6-gallon gas electric DSI water heater. This can heat up to 10 gallons of water with gas or electric, and you can heat up to 16 gallons of water with a combination of both. And if you look down in the lower left hand corner, there's an on and off switch. That's the electric side of your water heater, and I'll show you the gas switch on the inside when we get there. Always make sure you have water in the water heater before you turn on the electric side so you do not burn up your heating element. I believe that concludes the outside of the 294RR, and now we'll move to the inside. Let's move to the inside. We have your kitchen sink right inside to your right. In your slide out is your refrigerator, your stove, oven, microwave, and jackknife sofa. Have your dinette seating in the back, and you have overhead cabinets on each side. Entertainment center right straight across from your jackknife sofa, which is very nice. And then you have 2 recliners that come along with it, and then your bedroom is in the front. So I think we'll start just inside the door in the kitchen area. You do have a base cabinet with some storage there. You do have your nice Falk Rock there at the kitchen sink, and you do have a high-rise pull-out kitchen faucet, a sink cover that is flush mounted, so it gives you more countertop space if you're not using the sink. This is a large single bowl stainless steel sink, so you can actually wash large pots and pans. You do have storage spice racks on each side. And then you have your USB port here receptacle and your monitor panel. This is where you check your gray, black, freshwater, and battery levels. This is your water pump switch, so if you're dry camping, you put water in the freshwater tank, turn on your water pump here, and this is the gas side of your water heater. So this would be where you turn on your gas switch for the water heater. As we move on towards the front end, coming into the hallway, you have your bathroom on the right, bedroom in the front. You have a touchscreen thermostat. The bathroom, you have a nice large linen closet, stand-up corner shower, and you have a corner lavatory along with a medicine cabinet that actually has storage. You have a skylight above the shower. You have your max air fan. And then you have a toilet that gives you a lot of nice leg room. Moving through the bathroom into the bedroom area, you do have your wardrobe on each side with overhead cabinets. You have your queen bed. And then you also, like I mentioned on the outside, have storage underneath the bed. This is on gas shocks to hold it up for you. So you have a lot of nice storage under there. You have a lot of nice room around the bed, as far as it's not real tight against the walls. You also have a receptacle and a USB port on each side of the bed. So you do have a his and a hers. Above the window on the driver's side, you have a backer in the wall. It is for a TV mount, so if you like to add a TV in the bedroom, you can do that. Have the connections above there. And you can see that it is ducted AC. Okay, moving back into the living area. We have the refrigerator here, which is a Norcold 8 cubic foot. This does have your separate freezer compartment at the top. And this is gas and electric. You'll also notice there's an additional latch in the handle. This locks in right there in storage. Will hold your door open so it does not get moldy. Your oven is a glass drop-in cooktop. So you do have your oven. It has lighted handles. There's a switch on the right hand side that will turn the lights on and off. And here again, the glass drop-in cooktop gives you more countertop space if you're not using the stove. This is a bifold cover. It is a 3-burner stovetop. Then you have your microwave right beside it. Jackknife sofa. And if you look at the pictures on our website, this does give you more sleeping room. The center console does flip up for your third-person seating. Has USB ports mounted in the cup holders, and these are lighted cup holders. And then in the back is your dinette. These the table does collapse down, slide the cushions together, and you have sleeping arrangement all the way across. Nice large room there. Those do fold up against the wall so you can bring your toys in. And if you look at the pictures on our website again, the screen wall there in the back does come down. Have overhead cabinets on each side. And I believe we covered everything. You got your entertainment center, hookups in the ceiling, more overhead stereo, and that is Bluetooth compatible, DVD, CD. And then you got your recliners, which do recline. If you look at the pictures on our website, I do have a picture of that in the reclined position. Also in the kitchen area is a skylight. This does have a blind. that you can close it off if you don't want the sun shining in. I believe that concludes the inside of the 294RR. You can contact myself or Henry at 866-338-9845. Again, my name is Phelan, and thank you for watching.